Greetings, dear HMC friends, and may the Lord be with you. What an incredible promise that for this day, God is indeed with us. And today we pick up one of the speeches of King David, the beloved king of the Old Testament, and what is often known as his last words. And I read from 2 Samuel chapter 23 and selected verses. These are the last words of David. The Spirit of the Lord spoke through me. His word was on my tongue. The God of Israel spoke. The Rock of Israel said to me, when one rules over others in righteousness, when they rule in the fear of God, they are like the light of morning at sunrise, on a cloudless morning, like the brightness after rain that brings the grass from the earth. Is not my house right with God? Has he not made with me an everlasting covenant, arranged and secured in every part? And we thank God for this piece of scripture today. One of the tasks that I am set to do is that the Methodist Church of Southern Africa has appointed me for the last number of years to be the convener of one of our national, or connectional as we call it, committees. And we deal with the divorce and the remarriage of ministers. And this indeed is not an easy task for our committee. And I'm the one who has to gather them together, write up the reports, make recommendations to our presiding bishop. And this weekend I read something on social media that really struck me. And the person who wrote the post kept themselves as anonymous. And they said, can anyone help me? I'm looking for a good lawyer. I'm getting divorced and I want a lawyer who will be on my side and make him pay dearly. There were a lot of responses to that, and some interesting ones. The one person wrote, the law is on the side of both. It is there to mediate and not to dominate over the other. And those words really struck me, because I know in the committee that I work with, we need to try to remain, to be as unbiased as possible and not take sides. And here King David speaks about moments like that, that as a leader, the leader who does just that is like as fresh as the morning. And it made me think, and many of the comments made me think. And I began to ask myself the question, are we as Christians with our witness as beautiful as the sun rising on a cloudless morning? Or do we too enter the fray and say, we'll find the person for you, we'll make him pay? So often we do take sides. We'll help to build up to whatever it is to annihilate the other person. And yet David's words made me stop, reflect on the task that I have, that as a Christ follower, do I come to bring fairness in all of the situations that I find myself in. One of the heavy judgments which is often well deserved, is that religion takes sides. And so the question today is, which side am I on? Am I taking a side? Or am I on the side of fairness, of justice for all? And so as we struggle with this within our Christian witness, may God bless you and may you have a wonderful day. And take care, and God bless.